like Earth isn't a simple place to make it and maintain for all of your life.
Put up your lighter. My little niggas put it up a little higher. Too much stress, I'ma need some fire. No knows if they will soon expire.
You hear me, buddy? Hear me, Johnny?
We're blessed to still have you in our presence, like alive. Is there anything that you want to be remembered by that you could do versus what the media, years in the future, and hopefully you live forever? How do you want to be remembered?
I look at it like Gerald Ford and them. I look at it like the Wright brothers. You do things so your children and the next generation can grow and be better. And that's all it's ever about. You want your kids to be better and do better and to live off the benefits and reap the benefits of the stuff that you planted years and years and years ago. That's the only reason why you even go out there. My whole steam and oomph and zest to even go out to Los Angeles and look for Eazy-E was because I was a young father.
5 kids, that's my only concern. I was a father before I became a man. Society don't comprehend.
At a very, very early, I was 15 years old, I already had 2 kids. So I still have that sense of reality with me. Now I have grandchildren. So by those 2 children, my very first 2 kids. So that sense, it always sets, it's always about them. It's always leaving something for them whenever we go to the next wavelength or the next plane of existence or however it goes, whatever makes people comfortable.
Are there any, cut tracks that were from Crossroads 2010 that were, kind of like the Rock Bizzy Bone album that we never heard before?
I mean, I don't think I was in the right shape for it. I think I was 100 pounds too heavy for a rock record. But the record was phenomenal. It's one of my better records.
That's one of my favorites, man.
It's one of my better records. It really, really is. Now that I think is a sleeper record.
Yeah.
That record, I think it's a sleeper record. I for sure think that's a sleeper.
When I first heard
I put that motherfucker right up there. I don't mean to cut you off, but I put that motherfucker right up there with Heaven's Movie, The Gift, Alpha and Omega, The Beginning and the Ending. I put them 5 records right there are definitely diamonds in the rough. Now my story and all those records that happened, those are more like mixtapes to me. So I think that's where those records fell off. I think when you're dealing with certain people, but Alpha and Omega, it didn't have the best person I was dealing with that record. It wasn't the best person, but I still think that project meant a lot. It was the first time somebody came out with a movie and a record in one. Crossroads 2010 was a real good record. Like a real, I don't even think we did a video for it. I don't think we did a video for one song.
The soul was amazing on that one. Obviously, Bottled Up Like Smoke.
Bottled Up Like Smoke was crazy.
When I first heard that, I thought that the chorus, I thought that was you, and I was like,
that was Johnny Craig. Johnny Craig was something special. He's. I heard he's doing pretty good too. I heard he switched groups or something like that. I heard he's still doing pretty good for us. So, but yeah, those records took it to another level. So,
was Speaking in Tongues was that an actual album release or was that?
No, I forgot. That was a good record too.
I love the title, Bald-Headed Horseman.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, Speaking in Tongues was a record where I had an accumulation of songs that needed to come out, and I could do a few more songs, and we needed to get some material out there. We just needed to put something out. We just needed to put something out. It was the era where mixtapes were coming out quick, fast, in a hurry. So we had to just keep up. Keep up with the industry so it didn't pass us by. And I already had some phenomenal songs on there. I wish I could have took a little more time out with it. I think that was one of those same situations to where the people that I had backing it wasn't ready to go full-fledged forward with it. Like they really weren't ready to put their money where their mouth was. They didn't want to take any chances. They wanted to put all the chance on the art. Well, it didn't do this, it didn't do that. Take work. It takes work in order to make any product sell. I've been in this business for 20 plus years. I still get a check for Crossroads. That song came out in 1996. It's 2017. So I understand the long game more so than a lot of these industry people would ever get. They don't get it, you know, because they're used to, you know, artists selling their lives away and having these great hits, but not being able to reap the benefits off of them. They're used to that. So, you know, they throw them in that same, you know, like Earth isn't a simple place to make it and maintain for all of your life. It's some pretty devious people out here that are untouchable. There are certain situations to where, you know, if a pastor does you wrong, who do you ask? Where's the balance at? Can't ask God. So it's sort of being checkmated. You know, so you have to really survive in this world. Like really, really survive in this world. And normal business practices, when you look at them for what they really are pretty fucking evil, are pretty fucked up. So that's how I look at those certain situations, those touchy subjects. That's how I look at them.
Can be conspiracies or theories to the warnings trier. This is the life and the survival, so we use the Bible.